There they are. A little bit
Hey.
down, everybody. Look at this.
I mean, because of course, look how cute they look.
Hello. How y'all
Come on
doing?
Here they are.
God.
Here they are. We're on
What are
the
we
air.
doing?
Come on
Oh,
in.
hello. Sorry.
No, look at you guys.
We might still
Can I come over here by you?
Look at you
Or
guys.
inebriated.
So Karen, we think Amy dressed cute today because you came in. That's what we get.
She always looks cute.
Thanks, Karen. I dress normal. I mean, yesterday I was in yoga clothes, but whatever.
Everyone have a seat. Here they are.
Hello.
The folks
How
from
are
Little
you?
Big
How
Hey.
y'all doing today?
You know
I
what?
should keep these on, I think, because I'm
sunglasses?
hiding the portals of hell over here, my eyeballs.
Late nights, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you guys about the CMT Awards because
Okay.
you get. By the way, you guys hosted wonderfully.
Thank you.
I always think it's tough when you do something for the first time because you go, oh, am I gonna be stiff? Here's what I thought that you guys did great, and they did great too. You started with a bit that was recorded already. Then you went into a performance which loosened you guys up because that's your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Then you were good to go.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
After we got the song out of the way, I was like, "Whoo!"
Yeah.
Now we're fine.
Which, by the way, the song is so fun. And even on the performance, you guys were dressed all summer in 80s-y, and I like that. Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, it was
Thanks,
good.
man.
Thank you.
Sporting the Vans.
I'm playing it right now. You can't hear it. You don't have headphones on. But trust me, it's playing right now. I can listen to this. There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
You hear it,
Oh
Philip?
yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, baby.
Come
It's
on.
a roller skating song, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does feel like a roller skate song.
Totally.
Let me run this by you because later in the night I presented, but I submitted a joke and said, hey, let me.
I heard you on the radio tell them though.
Okay, this is a joke that I said, because they always say, hey, if you have something in mind, let me know. And I said, great. I'm introducing Kelly Clarkson. I love Kelly, but I'd like to tell a joke because they wanted me to introduce her. So here's the joke. I said, which brings me to this next performance. This artist is the definition of she's playing American Woman, by the way, this song. So we set up for
Which
that.
was killer.
Right. This artist is the definition of an American woman. She's strong, confident, inspiring, and doesn't tweet after taking Ambien. Here's Kelly Clarkson.
That's amazing. They
But-
let you say
No. No.
It's too soon.
Is it
But-
though?
but
But isn't that
nobody
the
was-
only time to do it when it's
Oh
too
no,
soon?
I don't think it's too soon. I mean,
I think you're
I-
right. Yeah, that would
I-
have been great. I would have laughed my face off. I just did.
can't you see?
That's all I was hoping
We need
for.
you to write some jokes for us for the show, like for our live show. I've always wanted a comedian to write jokes.
It's just not the environment for it, though.
I know,
Because
right?
I would even do it at our Raging Idiot shows, and they're not there for comedy. I play the Opry, and not to make this about me, because you guys are the reason people are listening right now. But that's a tough crowd for me, because
tough crowd for
they
everyone.
come to watch the singers, and all of a sudden they're like, and here's a guy to tell you comedy for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Yeah, that's not an easy gig.
But how did little Jimmy Dickens?
Well,
was
because
a
he would
genius.
sing and I don't know, he was so funny. And then he
And
would
I'm
sing
not.
funny
That-
songs.
and
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
Yeah, see? And I'm not. Yes.
That didn't sound bad.
I think
didn't
we're
mean
done.
it like
No,
that.
no.
Sunglasses.
Yes. I look at little Big Town. All of them are here. Amy, what would you like to say?
Oh man. Nothing? Why? Why are you putting me on the spot?
Nothing. So, Philip, I was talking to your wife, Philip.
Yes.
We for like 15 minutes, and we're friendly.
That's a long time. in
Mostly
the
all of us are
backstage.
friendly. I think the person I've hung out with the least is actually you, Jimmy.
Me?
Yeah,
where are you hiding?
I'm such a.
That's what I hear. So I was talking, and she said that you guys are having an exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And so there's a newspaper clipping from your hometown radio station, and she
Well,
sent
yeah.
it to me.
Oh my gosh,
okay,
was
so-
that was you?
That-
He was
She
Phil-
sent it to me
he was
too.
Phil
It's
Stevens.
So weird. That was my middle name, Steven, so I had to use my radio disc jockey name was Phil Stevens.
Phil on the hill.
And I was DJ of the Year for the International Country Gospel Music Association.
I didn't know that was an association.
I didn't know it was such a big deal either.
Was an association.
It was a big deal.
And so you guys have to pick things to go into the Country Music Hall of Fame? Like
Yes.
from your life? Is that a weird thing to go, okay, I'm about to be celebrated. Let me pick the things that I want people to see.
Well,
was strange.
Kimberly and I, because we've known each other for 30 years, there are certain pictures we didn't want everyone to see. But I mean, I had a perm because I loved
But
Amy
who
Grant.
didn't? Yeah.
I had
so
a.
did I.
Did you have one?
Oh yeah, and Amy Grant was my first concert ever, and yeah.
Love that.
She's the best, isn't it? So yeah, and then Kimberly wasn't as blonde as she is now.
That's back when I used to color my hair.
So, okay, wait a minute. your hair now, is that natural?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
The curl is natural.
Okay.
The color is what God originally gave me, and then
And then you
It went a little
restored.
darker.
Almost not as
like a
dark as I
refurb.
am in college. About your coloring in college.
I used to do that too.
What's that?
Well, my hair used to be pretty dark. That was like a thing, I think.
The thing about Kimberly, and by the way, Little Big Town's here. The thing about Kimberly is that I've seen Kimberly with straight hair and didn't even know who she was.
I know.
Yes.
She
Our
Yeah.
kids
complete-
don't. Our
Yeah.
son didn't recognize
It
her.
was
He's
like,
like, "Where's
Why did y'all
Burley?"
add somebody else to the band?
yeah, when first time I colored my hair was at straightened my hair. I'm all flustered. First time I straightened my hair was at an award show, and I was walking down the hallway backstage, and I spoke to people, and they just looked at me. They didn't even know who I was. My friends.
I did, I think for our own company, right? And it was a big country music seminar. I did have my glasses on. All my bosses, they were like, "Excuse me?" Who are you?" It's just glasses.
But it's so you. I mean, you're.
But it was how you were shocked. I was also shocked.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's just hair and glasses. Aren't we our hearts?
Now I see people out there, I think, trying to look like you.
I don't say that out loud, but I do. Listen.
What? Just because they have vision problems?
No, hold
all
on.
of a
Go
sudden
ahead.
they're trying
Let
to
her
look
speak.
like-
I
Let
literally
Karen
passed
speak.
by.
Okay.
I can't remember where it was. I passed by someone and I thought it was you, and then I was like, "Oh, that's a Bobby Bones wannabe."
Interesting you would say that. I've kept those feelings inside, but there's a reason
I'm
she's
here
known
to-
for her
I'm here to
style
bring
and
them out.
fashion. That is true. That is true. Here's something happening on the show, and I want you guys to be the helper with this.
Because growling.
You
I'm
hungry?
sorry.
Can we get Jimmy some food, please?
That was really
That was so
loud.
loud. I'm so sorry.
You want a rider
I
for
think
us?
food's coming, actually.
Send it up. Send it up. We've been doing this thing on the show where we have this Pimp and Joy line, and what we do is we sell the stuff. We don't ever keep the money, and we're buying service dogs for people in the military that come back.
that's cool.
And these dogs are $20,000 a piece.
Wow.
A piece.
Because they have to be trained.
They have to be
special
trained.
for PTSD and stuff.
So our listeners are super awesome and passionate about the brand and what Pimp and Joy is, and we just hit $100,000 with these shirts.
Amazing.
So at $80,000, we were drawing names. You get to name the dog, right? So we drew names out of the hat, and
Because we had 4 dogs.
yeah, Morgan number 2 was the first dog's named after,
Aww.
and then my name was
Bobby,
drawn.
yeah.
Then Amy's name was drawn, and then Raymundo's name was drawn. So we just raised enough money for one more dog, $20,000.
Wow.
And Lunchbox is on fire that he doesn't have a dog named
Yeah,
after
come
him.
on.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
no. Ray,
Oh,
I
boy.
was about to say,
Ray and Morgan
lunchbox.
number 2 are like side pieces on the show.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Lunchbox, don't be rude.
I
These
feel
are
like lately you've been getting your feelings hurt on the show a lot.
They've been dumping on me.
Do you feel mistreated?
Yes.
Man.
Lunchbox,
so
you
what's
even
about to
drew the
happen?
name.
I drew the last name. Yes, I drew Raymundo. I understand that.
Raymundo is a
I think
perfect
Lunchbox
name
is
for a
a
pup.
good
Oh,
I think
man.
Lunchbox is a great
It's a
name for a
great
dog.
name.
So
And a great
there are
human
3
name.
names left in the hat. There's
Come
one more dog.
on.
So who's left?
There's
Eddie,
Mike
Lunchbox?
D, Eddie, and Lunchbox.
Okay.
I
Karen, we're
can't
gonna.
believe Mike D's name's in the hat, but we won't even go there.
I don't want to pick.
It's just to keep it interesting.
You don't want to
Lauren.
pick?
Well, I
I'll
do.
pick.
Come on. Jimmy's gonna pick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy,
Okay.
you
Jimmy's
draw the
lucky.
name. Whoever gets this gets a dog.
Hey, you can be
go.
my favorite member of Little Big Town right now.
All right.
Or my least favorite, whichever one
Don't
is
open
better.
it. Don't look yet. Don't look
Oh
yet.
my gosh.
Okay.
I'm
If
scared.
it's Bobby, you
What?
have to
Now I
prepare
feel
yourself.
pressure.
If it's Mike D, Lunchbox is going to lose.
Okay,
Can
so
I
it's
look?
either Eddie,
Yeah.
Mike D, or Lunchbox.
Oh
the
my
final
gosh.
dog.
My goodness.
Oh.
Jimmy from Little Big Town. You can look at it, but don't tell us. But look at it.
What is it, Karen?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
All right,
Oh no!
And- Can
I say
Karen's
it?
face.
Karen.
Eddie.
You gotta be kidding me! Man, Jimmy is my least favorite member of Little Big Town.
Oh.
Such crap.
Okay. What'd you say?
Such crap.
Such crap.
Like no, this Lunchbox. This is
Man.
an awesome dog for a
Yeah, it's got a terrible
veteran.
name, too.
Why can't you just name
Come here,
the
Eddie.
last dog?
Get over here.
All 3 of your names.
No, because that's not.
Kimberly's dog is
A first,
Emmy
middle, and last.
Jolene Banana Bread.
It's a lot of names.
That's a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it takes the fun out of the games like this.
Oh,
Lunchbox.
wait. Speaking. Oh, okay.
No,
go
if,
ahead.
Yes.
if another $20,000 is raised.
Yeah, then it's just me. My D is out.
No.
Like, there's no more drawing.
Well, let's try to raise
40.
Let's try to raise 40.
Yes.
Is it the rainbow shirt? I
Yes.
love that shirt.
Okay, we'll send y'all some.
No, they gotta buy them.
So
They gotta buy them. I need a dog. There's no giving. Let it go. This is charity. We're not giving away.
Okay.
Oh my
we'll buy a bunch of
goodness.
shirts to try to help.
Yes, we want to be a part of
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's
What?
tank
You're
tops,
not
baseball
gonna-
Okay,
tees.
everyone, let's take it down a notch. All right, everybody, let's take it down a notch.
Okay.
All right, Little Big
Now we're
Town is here.
Speaking of dogs.
Go ahead, yes.